Sometimes, when people who have been poor for most part of their lives, or in some cases, when people have been rich for such a long time, they tend to forget the suffering that the poor experience. They tend to feel like the plight of the poor is none of their concern. And I feel this situation is a situation of our lawmakers these days, because why on earth will the lawmakers make a joke out of let the poor breathe just because they were trying to pass an electricity bill, like a bill to increase the electricity tariff. Of course, we know that this lawmaker can afford, to pay the electricity tariff, no matter how high it gets. And if they cannot afford to pay it, then they decide to increase their own salary, because what else do they even do there except for increasing their own salary, which is which is criminal in itself, like Paul Basanjo has said. Before we go into the details of today's news, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Help us grow this channel by giving this video a massive thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers all around the world as well. Lastly, leave your opinions in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Nigerians react as Senate President Akpabio, other lawmakers crack "let the poor breathe" joke. On Wednesday, a video of Nigerian legislators led by Senate President Godswill Akpabio went viral on social media. The content of the video, which Nigerians translated as mocking the poor using the "let the poor breathe" slang. "Let the poor breathe" is a line from one of President Bola Tinubu's June 12 speech, which caught up on social media and went viral. The Akpabio's joke has attracted several reactions online, many of the reactions condemning the joke as being in bad taste. The Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission and 11 electricity distribution companies were requested to postpone their proposed pricing rise by Senate as it was considering a resolution in order to let the poor breathe. The Senate President Godswill Akpabio was heard cackling with other senators in the video that went viral on social media on Wednesday after he said, "let the poor breathe," before slamming the gravel down on the table. Reacting to the video, Sir Benny on Instagram wrote, "most inappropriate and below their responsibility, but I won't blame them. The legislature has been reduced to a comedy center. This is what happens when you are not voted but selected. They only get serious at the bidding of their selectors." Other reactions from Nigerians on Instagram include, "we got what we paid for." Another person says, "nah, very inappropriate and shows disrespect to the people they are leading." Another person says, "it's the audacity to even think this is the least bit humorous." Meanwhile, Nigerians are going through it. Another person says, "a shared display of lack of empathy given the current hardship in the country." Imagine. I cannot even begin to explain the kind of hardship that people are going through. Like, people are actually going through it at this moment, like and for you to make a joke out of it, like, it's terrible. It's terrible. It shows lack of empathy. It shows that these people do not even know what's going on the streets. They do not even know what the average Nigerians are going through. Like someone said, it's because they were not actually voted for. They were actually unpicked. They were selected. You can imagine. Anyway, let's proceed. Another person says, imagine the clowns at the corridors of power in Nigeria, making jest of Nigerians at this time. What a shame. We get the leaders we deserve. Do we actually deserve these people? No, Nigerians we've been through it. We've been through hardship recently that we do not even deserve this kind of leaders. Like, nah. Lastly, so inhuman, the Senate suddenly lost all the sense and the makeup of humanity. God fights for the poor. Watch it. There is God factor in all of this. May God help us. So is it only God that can even now fight for us now as average Nigerians? Because those we put in power, quote and unquote, they are the ones making jest of the suffering of the poor. Like, let the poor brace. Let's not add the electricity tariff to it yet. They are going through subsidy removal. Let's let the poor brace. Like, what the hell? In fact, like, is the audacity for me. Like, how do you import? You are going to be filmed, right? Like, how is it okay for you to say let the poor brace? It's just like making jest of the poor, like saying that, oh, let's make oh my gosh. And they know fully well that they do not even belong to the category of a poor. Like, they know that let's just let them brace. It's not as if they are not still going to increase the electricity tariff. They are postponing it. They are postponing it and saying, let's allow these people to brace, like, for a while. But if you people actually wanted us to brace, why didn't you think about, letting the poor brace before you removed subsidy? And now people cannot even no longer afford to fuel their generators. People are selling their cars. These days, it's just, is it that you pick one? Using cars is now almost not affordable for the average Nigerian worker, because thinking of fueling your car and maintaining it's another thing. Like, it's another issue on its own. I was saying it recently. I said God will not allow teachers, to go back to the days when they will write, house for rent, not for teachers, because it's almost getting there. Because if teachers can no longer afford to ride a car, oh my gosh, and these are one of the most hardworking people in the country. I'm not trying to underestimate other, work sectors, but teachers are really trying, and they are the least paid these days. And now had this, fuel subsidy removal to it. It's just getting harder and harder. You guys, let me have your opinions in the comment section. You guys know I don't know much. I'm just keeping it real. Subscribe, guys, if you haven't. Leave your opinions in the comment section. Share this video with your friends and family. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.